if we could, everybody.
She's back.
Sam
She's
Thea
alive.
is back again. She is alive. Today was the first resemblance of humanity for Sam in the last week.
Yes.
We'll let everybody come in and then we'll give some updates on how Sam is doing. But if you guys don't mind, on your way in, not for us, but for Mr. Riverboy sleeping right there, or the YouTube plaque. You got to make sure that's in frame too, always. And if you could, for any of us, hit the thumbs up on the stream. Consider sharing it out. Tonight's show is free. We're going to do a giveaway. We're going to have great times. And we appreciate you guys so much. Sam, not asking you about stuff yet. Just how are you doing?
I'm good.
Awesome.
Glad to be here.
I was talking to Bryant, who is the sponsor tonight with Deadman's. And we were talking about, I don't know how we got on the topic, but, I still don't know how we got on the topic. But essentially we were like, I was like, my circle runs small these days. I don't talk to a whole lot of people. And he was like, ever since we had kids, he's like, I cut out so many people from my life that I didn't realize were crappy.
Oh, God, yeah.
But they are crappy people. And I was like, yeah, I feel like I just can't talk to most people these days. And he was like, I refuse to talk with people that only talk about going out and drinking or they only complain about their spouse.
Ooh.
He was like, this is why I like you. I'm like, dude, you have no idea. I was like, I can't stand people that talk about their spouse knowing we're going to see them eventually. It's like, am I not supposed to judge them?
Right.
Like you just were crapping all over them.
Not possible.
And he was like, I think if we get Jacqueline and Sam together, they're inseparable. He's like, they're the same person.
We can never meet because then we'll all have to just move.
Right. Trouble. So yeah, we were talking about that. It was just kind of funny how he was like, yeah, yep, can't handle all that. So yeah, I mostly talk to my kids. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Invest in them.
I don't much like talking to a lot of adults anymore, to be honest.
Or our kids. They're not that funny.
We only like talking to each other.
So I literally told him, I was like, when we have free time, which there's not a ton of it, we want to spend it together. Not really with other people. And so
very rarely with other people.
Yeah. And it's just, I just don't relate to a lot of people, at least around here. Like I genuinely think if we went and hung out with Bryant and his wife, Jacqueline, we would be like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Or if we went and hung out with Nate and Hannah, we know they're awesome, right? There's people that we get going. So yeah. What's up, Ken? All right, but real quick, let's talk about the show. We'll give a Sam update, and then part of the show, we do questions. So, for example, this would be part of the question segment, but I'll help out Big Red. I found out Beard Octane discontinued biotin and collagen. Would you recommend, what would you recommend for straight biotin or collagen? So for biotin, literally, it's on the shelf over there. It is what I take. It is the biotin strips by Deadman's. Fantastic, delicious, easy, potent. For collagen, I would say, who do you use for collagen?
I think it's called like Dr. Emil's or something.
Yeah.
It's from Amazon.
Look that up. See if you can find that one. But we do a question segment on the show. But other than that, you guys, welcome back, Dave. Other than that, this is Beard Advice Live. People send in pictures of their beards. I think we have 3 great entries tonight. They ask for advice, and we give them advice. Sam, myself, the community, River, if he's awake. But we help them out with trimming, with products, with styling, with health, whatever they need. But can we only talk about beards, Sam C?
Never.
No, not at all. We can't stick to anything like that. What are some other topics that people will send in about and ask about, just to give an idea?
Work, relationships, sickness, kids, school.
Yeah. Anything. Yeah, anything. So yeah, we're in. Also, look at that haircut by Grandpa Jay.
Dang.
I know. I asked him if it was AI. Because it's a sharp haircut right there. He's looking good. And the exotic one who's been in and out lately, I see you, Ken. I'm watching you. But he said Thailand in 3.5 weeks. He's going to do some exotic stuff.
Exotic stuff.
A little bit too much information there, Ken. We don't need to know all those little details. You know what I mean? No, tell us more. I'm just kidding. What's up, Zachary? Welcome, guys. Yeah. I guess doctors and nurses are my friends. I talk to them the most. That's a lie, Donald. You talk to me more than them, I would hope. Otherwise, that's a lot of doctor talking. That's for dang sure. Yep, that's for dang sure. Okay, so that's the show, you guys. If you would like to be on the show next week, 100% free. Just send an email to beardadvicelive@gmail.com. If you forget, it's pinned in the chat as the top comment right now. It's also in the description. Yep, also in the description. Christina said it's been a day, so I'm going to rest. Well, thank you for saying hello. Get that rest, girl.
Good night.
Yep, do your thing. All right, Barry, I've starred your question. We will hit that one on the question segment. So, yes. All right. And JB Soulmates. Jennifer, you got a new name on there? Nice. I am the doctor of beardology. All right. So Sam was not on the show last week.
Mm-hmm.
We were in a big argument and fight and didn't want to bring it to the stream.
What?
Kidding. Sam, why were you not on the stream last week? And then how has it gone literally 7 days since?
Well, I came down with the flu in what Dan and I suspect might be the first time ever in my life having the flu. We were thinking about it. The only real big sickness I've had as an adult is when I had COVID, like from the Dominican Republic. Oh, why not from? Like they didn't get like when we were
when
there.
She got it. Yeah.
But I've never been like down and out, sick in bed, had a fever like as an adult. And I can't remember being incredibly sick, like, as a kid, too, which I'm sure that I had the flu, but this just rocked my world. Vi had it, if you guys remember, she had it a couple weeks ago, and she was down and out for the whole week, missed 5 whole days of school, and
yeah, the whole week.
Didn't move from the couch. I don't know if she ate, like, the whole week, lost a bunch of weight.
And that's not her.
And it's not
ever
her.
At all. She does not play sick or even really get sick.
And so Tuesday night, I think.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I'm just not feeling good. I got the shivers. You know, I was so cold and I could not get warm. Dan was piling blankets and blankets on me, and I was just like shivering, and I was like, oh, yes, I'm getting sick.
Mm-hmm.
And like when I get sick, my skin hurts. Like my skin gets really sensitive, and then I know that I'm like even with a cold. And so that started happening, and we were like, yep, it's coming.
Yeah.
And so I was like bedridden for at least 5 of the
6 days.
6 days. And
Yeah.
then yesterday was a decently good day. I still got the sweats, you know, like your body just like sweating out all the toxins. And then today was a much, much better day. I still have a cough.
Lingering cough.
Much
better than it was yesterday.
Yeah, we were kind of worried that I was going to get pneumonia because it was just like not going away, and just like you could just hear it like wheezing. But it's getting much better, and I finally am not. I would wake up and my body would hurt.
Yeah.
I felt like when you had COVID that one time and you were like, I can just feel every bone in my body. It just hurts. And that's like what it felt like this time. Maybe I had COVID. I don't know. I don't really care, but
doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter.
You know?
No.
Is there any difference
And,
in the flu? No.
But I would wake up and just immediately be like, can you please go get me some Tylenol? Like, I'm in so much pain. But didn't wake up tired. Didn't wake up sore. Never really had like a stuffy nose or anything like that.
Because even yesterday, she would do stuff, but then would have to go lay down.
Yeah.
And like take a rest. Or
Yeah.
the day before that, it was like we had glimpses of coming back.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding you. She'd go get cereal for the kids, and then she's like, I am exhausted. Then she'd go lay down for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And Eric says, I got to show this to my wife. She says I make up my skin hurting thing.
You're the only other person I've ever heard say that their skin hurts.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, twins.
Nate says he said I can feel it in my bones.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I don't ever want to have that again. That was terrible.
Yep.
Nope.
So hopefully it's just up and up from here.
Yeah, God, I hope nobody else gets it. Like,
yeah.
Knock on wood. Nobody seems to have like any symptoms or anything.
Yep. And Gigi, Sam's mom, says, so glad you're better. I don't want that stuff again.
Yeah. Yes, my mom had it at the same time as me, and we're just like texting like our symptoms back and forth, and I'd be like, I'm so cold. She's like, I'm freezing.
Brian said his little brother always says his skin hurts. I guess it has something to do with the fever.
Interesting. I mean, it makes sense.
Yes. No, it does. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, my skin hurts too when I'm sick. I've never
What?
described it that way, but that's it. There you go. There you go. Yeah, it's yeah, not a fun week.
It was not fun.
But it's part of the journey. It happens. We're better. We had a
now my immune system's better.
Right, truly. We had an interesting call today. Sam gets a call from the school that Jack's, our 8-year-old son, crashed heads with a kid in gym class, and that he was fine, but they're just calling to let us know. And they're like, "Do you want to pick him up?" We're like, "Is he good?" They're like, "Yeah." We're like, "No, he's good." And then they call back and they're like, "Hey, he's saying his head hurts and wants to come home." Well, the kid he crashed heads with, his name is Maddox as well, not his brother. And then Jax gets in the car and he's like, "I didn't say I wanted to go home," but
they got him confused.
They got him confused with the name Maddox, but it was probably good because here is his eye and it's only gotten worse. Now he's totally fine. There's no concussion. He's learning what like a swollen eye and a black and blue eye is. But this is little Jax right here.
Good. Yeah. Because this was when he got home from school after picking him up, and it has progressively gotten worse since then.
Yeah, that's chocolate on his mouth, by the way. He earned a chocolate ice cream bar, and it's gotten huge. And remember, you do have that mute button if you want. It's the red under 3.
They don't need to see me.
No, just so they don't hear it.
Can you guys hear me coughing if I go like that?
Yeah, it was showing up on there.
Oh, sorry.
So he got a really, really, really good one, and it was in gym class. And my buddy Tony, I don't know if he's watching right now, he was like, "My son has never been injured in soccer. He's been playing for years and years and years." He was like, his worst head injuries have come from gym class at school. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of
makes sense.
Kind of a wild, wild west out there. I don't know how the other guy looked, but Jack said
he had like a goose egg on his forehead. He was sitting in the office too.
Yeah, Jack said that Jax himself did not cry. So that was it. We were like, "You can. It's not a problem." He was like, "I didn't cry." Brian says, Dan lost to your dad in Cornhole League, unfortunately. Nice. Let's go, Ted. Woo, woo, woo. That's so funny. That is so funny. Brian, his son, went to school with NF.
Oh,
yeah,
that's cool.
Super, super cool. So, yep, he got the ice cream, and he was cool about it. That's Mini Dancy. We never hear that.
Never with Jax.
Interesting. Maddox is a clone. Like it's really, really close. We don't ever hear that. I guess I can see the eye, not the fat.
Did you just burn yourself?
Yeah. I can see the
Jax
eye a
has
little
these
bit.
big, beautiful eyes and like super luxurious eyelashes.
Craziest eyelashes of all time. Craziest. So yeah, and insane. I was telling Jax, I was like, he's like, "Man, when I went to go wash my feet in the shower, it really hurt." And I'm like, "Oh, that's the blood rushing there." And he's like, "Why is it swelling up? Why is it changing colors?" And so he's like learning this whole process. And Jax is super analytical.
Yeah.
He's become that. He wasn't always that. And so he just wanted to learn about the whole process. So yeah, he's killing it.
It's so funny because when I went to say goodnight to him, I was like, "Just so you know, like when you wake up in the morning, it might be fully swollen shut. Like I don't want you to be scared." He's like, "Yeah, Dad already told me."
Good.
I was like, "Okay, good. We're on the same page."
I remember waking up with my first like black eye and having it like not open, being like,
right, yeah, I don't want
him
to be scared.
And then Ken, I told him that exact thing. I said, "The real cool part is in a couple of days it's gonna turn green." And he's like, "What?" So I went through the whole thing. I think Violet looks the most like Dan. Wow. Interesting.
Don't tell Violet that.
Yeah, right. Let's see here. I got a picture recently. She kind of looks like a boy because her hair's pulled back. So let's see on that one. Yeah, I see that.
That's Maddox's face too.
It is. And Maddox and Violet have identical personalities too.
God, yes.
That is crazy. We have the same smile, the eye, the ears. Like I've never really seen it like that before. And she has your nose. That's for sure. She has your nose and a little bit of your straight smile.
Oh yeah, I have a very straight smile.
Yeah. So interesting. Yeah, Mag's gonna grow a beard. Love the content. Started my beard journey a couple months before my wedding. Been married 6 months now. Oh, super cool. Congrats. I love that. Normally you don't hear about people starting the beard journey before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, that's how bad it. Yeah, that was within an hour.
So they called me within an hour, like within 20 minutes. I picked him up, and when I got to the school, it was already like swollen, like half closed, and it was huge. It wasn't bruised. It was just like big. Looked like he got stung.
Yeah, he was good. And at first he was
What's
like,
my number?
He was like 3, the red one right there. Yep. At first he was like, I'm going to go to soccer practice. I'm like, cool. And then I could see his mood kind of like dropping as the pain started to settle in and the adrenaline.
Like his adrenaline wore off. Yeah.
Yep. And so I got him some medicine and then I reevaluated and I was like, hey, is it hurting more? He's like, yeah. I said, are you still up for practice or you're not feeling as good right now? He's like, I'm not feeling good, but it could change. And then we were like, how about we just go to Violet's gymnastics? And he was all about that. And then what happened at gymnastics?
We forgot that Jax's little girlfriend is also a gymnast and goes at the same time. And so he got to see her. And so he was really happy.
And then the highlight of the whole gymnastics moment. Tell him that story too.
Vi is like doing her thing right here. We're on bleachers, and Jax's girlfriend is like kind of next to Vi with her own group because she's older. And Vi looks over and goes, Jax, is that your girlfriend? And Jax just...
She goes, Jax, is your girlfriend here? And everyone's like, what? And Jax turns around and goes, I'm going to kill her. I'm going to kill her. And Violet's just cheese. And
she knew it. She looked at us just like,
and then was about to do it again. I was like, nope, stop. This is going to go bad. This is going to go bad.
Then his girlfriend was like giggling and stuff with her friends.
It was cute. It was cute. What's up, big man? Not so big man. Lost a crazy amount of weight. That was the one I showed you the other day.
Nice.
Kay says, I see so much of both of you and Violet. Oh, you're trying to make Sam feel better.
My craziness. I know.
Right. The attitude, the sass, not nice to me. Got it. Sarah says, our daughter also looks like her daddy. Aw, Rodney. So I can't remember where I saw this, but kids typically take on most of the genetics of one parent or the other and fill in the gaps. That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. They did get my hair color.
Eye color.
Mix
Jax
of the
has
eyes.
mine.
Yeah, mix of the eyes. Jax got more of you than Violet and Maddox did. That's why they're better at sports.
Wow.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right.
It's why he's better at baking. Fair?
I guess.
You're better at baking than I am. That's a great thing. So, yes. All right. Don't they say you have a mouse under your eye? I don't
know if I've ever heard that.
Yeah, something. But his is on top. His is a straight eyebrow, and it's gonna be closed when he wakes up in the morning. Yeah, it's yep. My kid's got my looks and my wife's attitude. Only Violet got her attitude.
Yeah.
Jax got her stubbornness, but that's about it. Stubbornness and ability to chill is what Jax got. Violet got your attitude mixed with my motor. It's bad. Bad combo.
Bad news.
Yep, bad combo. Maddox got my motor and my kindness. And so that's great.
And your positivity.
My positivity, yep. My like personability where like extrovert, go meet people, organize, be a leader. Did Maddox get any traits from you? I would say he got his super analytical approach to medical stuff from you.
Okay. So is that a learned thing though?
No. I think it's because Violet's not that.
Okay.
He let's say there's like a cut with like something in it and we have to remove it.
Splinter.
A splinter, right? He wants to watch. He wants you to talk through it. For me, I'm just going to look this way. Just get it done. Tell me when you're done. And so, yeah, he got that from her. And I don't at all. Yep, I don't at all. All right. Your mom says, my eyebrow was hit one time and I had a hairline fracture on my eye. turned inside out and all the colors you can imagine.
Ooh.
Wow. Nice.
Grody.
Do any of the kids yell out "Big Baby"?
No.
I don't think so.
I don't know if they've ever even heard that before.
Yeah, I'm sure they have some lines from me. Violet regurgitates everything. She talks way too old. Yeah, way too old for her her age. So yeah, so that's what's going on with us. I think that's about it. Nothing too crazy. Just soccer.
Yeah.
Loving it. Gymnastics.
Weather's been nice.
Weather has been nice. Today was like
very foggy though.
Okay, yeah, today was crazy
Weird.
fog. All right, let's go ahead and pop in the show, and I'm sure we'll have all the conversation in the world. Not that. Get out of here. Not that either. All right, all the conversation in the world that you guys may need. So yes, now you got my kids yelling "Big Baby." Nice. Kids can come over again. Awesome. Yeah, we'll talk.
Take 'em.
Yeah, we'll talk to you about Saturday and figure it out. Vi has two different. She has a party and a play date, so we got to kind of do some gymnastics around that. But I told Sam, I was like, I bet Gigi wouldn't mind picking her up from a party or a hangout. So we'll get in contact with you. But yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice. We got busy life. This would be a perfect situation, right? We don't ever want to be the people that are like, we don't have enough time for each other, and then in our free time schedule play dates.
Well, that was scheduled before I got sick. I was sick on Valentine's Day, you guys.
That is true. We were supposed to go to my favorite food in the world, Brazilian steakhouse, on Valentine's. We thought there may have, because it was weird. It would like hung out for like a bunch of days, and it seemed like she might get better, and then it just didn't.
And then it was like worse.
It got worse, yeah. So we thought we were going to be able to go Saturday, and then Friday night. Like, you were decent Friday night. We're like, we probably shouldn't do it because you're not even going to have the hunger to do a Brazilian steakhouse. And then, yeah, it got worse.
Yeah.
So, yep. But that's all right. All right. Quickly jots down passwords. Yeah, right. Okay. This is Beer Device Live, guys. Just real quick, did you hit the thumbs up? It is appreciated. All right. So we do have some news. So our sponsor tonight is Deadman's Beard Co. You guys know already. What? Amber? She said, here, kind of just got out of the sauna and going to the other location. That's the shower.
But you have a sauna?
You guys have a sauna?
Did we talk about this?
I don't know. Did we know you had a sauna?
I feel like we talked about this.
Oh, man.
Lucky.
How nice, you know?
How great would that have been for my sickness?
Oh, my gosh. Oh, now I want a Brazilian steakhouse. Yeah, us too. Us too. But Deadman's is our sponsor, you guys. Command 12 is your affiliate discount code. And then huge news, Blackwater was the limited edition scent from this month, actually February, and it is sold out. It is the fastest sellout of all time. If I could, please listen to this. Where's this at? Sam told me it's a little bit corny, but I think it's appropriate for times like this. Okay, ready? It is officially going to be a mainline scent added to the lineup. He just needs a little bit of time. Just a little bit of time.
You have 1 month.
Yep. Wait, Amber says best 50 I've spent?
Oh, is it one of those
zip up ones?
tent ones in the steam?
Interesting. Does that work well? Grandpa Jay, want a Brazilian steakhouse, can only afford Brazilian wax. Well, maybe the wax will make you money, and then you'll get more. Who knows? Yeah, who knows? But it is.
You guys can't make me laugh because it triggers my cough.
It is the worst part. Unfortunately, I'm funny, and so she just keeps going through. I built a real authentic sauna.
Oh,
that's amazing.
You know what I want? I want one of those barrel saunas.
Those are super cool. Super, super cool. Craig got his in the mail yesterday. It's awesome. That was the worst drum roll. Oh, Sarah. Yeah, it was a bongo drum roll. I'll work on it, guys. I'll work on it. We'll do better there. So it's a sauna bag. What? I love it. Yeah, it's one of those tent ones. Only $50.
That's crazy.
I wonder if that would be something that would tickle our fancy.
I don't
know. We'll look into it.
I'm a dry sauna kind of girl.
True.
I
True.
don't like my hair getting too moist.
Humor is a curse with these good looks. So true. Willie says, I wore Blackwater Day. So good. Also, guys, I have a private Facebook group. Right now, we do daily giveaways, and Willie won the giveaway today. So join that Facebook group and you get extra chances. A lady at work bought it. I never used it. Oh, okay, cool. Never used it. Awesome. Sauna or cold plunge, if you can only have one? Sauna.
Sauna, but our cold plunge has been closed at the gym, and I'm really missing it.
So we have a hot tub. We haven't been able to use it because it's been literally like negative 20 degrees. In the last week, it's been nice. Somebody's been sick.
I couldn't help it.
The best part about the sauna, though, I have to say, is watching the stars at night.
Hot tub?
Oh, sorry. Yes. Hot tub is watching the stars.
That's our favorite part.
It's amazing. Yep. Absolutely amazing. Hey, Mike. Thanks for coming in. So, yes, guys, huge news. Blackwater coming to the main lineup, coming soon. This is how you tell companies what you like and what you don't like. If something sells out the fastest in company history, that is telling the company you like it. And so this will be back as a mainline scent. So, yep, it is ready to go. They have the infrared portable ones I've seen too. This is a trial to see if we want to build our own. Nice. Yep. Yeah, you're in Michigan. Isn't it cold plunge just going outside? A lot of the time, yes. Yep. Plant power stargaze, amazing. I don't actually do that. So I only plant power usually after the hot tub and all that kind of stuff. I maybe once or twice I have, but I feel like it could get dangerous.
In the hot tub.
Yeah, I gotta be careful. Yep, I gotta be careful. Yeah, you can only hot tub when it's chilly outside.
God, we tried to go in the summer at night. We were sweating.
Can't do it.
Terrible.
It's got to be chilly. Negative is too cold. I like cold. I don't mind if like my hair freezes a little bit and stuff, but negative is too cold. That's a little bit too drastic of going from like 104 to negative 20.
I think what we decided what works for us is 30 and above.
Yeah.
Is like good. If it gets below 30,
it's tough.
It's too cold.
And it like you have to weigh the like pros and cons of how painful it is getting in and out. You know, and so, 70 here tomorrow. Wow. Not here. Yep, not here. So, they don't put the caution on the pouch for a reason, right? Definitely outside is cold plunge extra today. Negative 31 for you. They're in Canada, but golly.
How far north in Canada are
golly.
Goodness.
Back up to 78 in Florida. Okay. No more frozen iguanas falling out of trees.
Woo.
Yeah. All right, so shout out to Deadman's. That one's coming soon, guys. You know what's still available? Supernova. Go grab that. Incredible. Jimbo says, negative 31 is demonic. So true.
I don't know if I've ever felt negative 31.
We were super close. We had at least negative 26, I know for sure.
Oh, really?
This winter.
Dang.
Yeah. Got some Blackwater oil and butter a couple weeks ago, and I'm loving it. What a great everyday type of scent. Yeah, great everyday cologne scent. North Central Alberta. Okay. All right.
Which one's Alberta?
Let's look. Let's do
I'm not good with my
Canada.
Canadian provinces.
All right. Here we go for our let me do a new tab. Here is our Canada
It's too
map.
small.
I got you.
Okay, Alberta. Okay, I see.
Yep. And so you can find Michigan right here, and then Ontario. We're just a quick little.
We're like 45 minutes.
Yeah. Yep. Truly 45 minutes. So, okay. Yeah.
I see.
Central Mid, interesting. I wouldn't have thought that it would have been that cold.
Right.
You know?
Goodness.
Yeah. Hey, Chelsea, thank you so much. Now we can do this here. The cool thing is, my new mobile setup with the camera and the mic, I get to do these on the mobile road too.
Ooh, that's cool.
So I do this or that. I don't have to have no music or like flush, like, so I
You
will have to
play
get a better
music
flush.
during this or that?
Babe, that's embarrassing.
I sleep.
Yeah.
I have to take advantage.
Yeah, like that new song I played for you.
Yeah.
That's part of this or that.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Karen loves it. All right. And then at the end of the show, you guys, we're going to do a $50 gift card, 50, to buy whatever you would like. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, Sam is a fake fan. Dang.
Oh.
Dang.
Oh, that's
They
cold.
say the support
That's cold,
comes from strangers more so than the ones closest to you. So there's Karen right there.
Listen, Linda.
They literally say that support. You're more likely to get support from strangers than those closest to you.
I got medical problems. I have to sleep.
Remember this, guys. Remember this. All right, let's go ahead and get into our first one. And again, guys, if you want to send in to the show next week, beardadvicelive@gmail.com. We need you.
How are you featuring beanies? Aren't they sold out?
I have it on my head, so I had to feature it. I like it. He has more coming.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if they're in yet, but he has more coming. You just gotta
in
wait.
time for spring.
Yeah, people will still buy them. These beanies are incredible. I really love these knit ones.
It looks really good.
Yeah, really love the knit ones. All right. They actually ship today. Take that, Sam. Bringing all this negativity over here. I don't watch. Why you got that on? It's not even available.
Listen.
Guys, this is my daily everything.
Somebody has to keep everybody in check, and that's me.
Yeah. And I never throw this kind of vibe to her. For the record. For the record.
How was the show without me? Was it fine? Dan said, I asked him when he got upstairs, said, how was the show? And he was like, what did you say? You were like, incredible.
Well,
something that made me feel so bad.
Well, all right. Judge me.
He said it like, incredible.
Well, she goes, how was the show? It was a freaking awesome show. And one of the reasons, well,
Dan said it was the best. My cough drop almost flew out of my mouth.
I did not. Ernesto likes to stir the pot.
Wow.
No, but
wow.
The reason why I came up pretty much high on life is it was a surprise 50 membership donation by Ronnie B. And that was like, great. Yeah, right here. So I had to come. Oh, yeah, Jeff. Look at Jeff and baby Owen.
Aww.
I had to come off of that and go upstairs after having a surprise 50 member donation. Like, that was crazy. It was just a different show. You guys, when on here, we probably have 10 questions. You guys had like 47 questions for me. It was like rapid fire. So yeah, that was a nuts one. I don't know if Ronnie's still in here, but I still have PTSD from that. That was so crazy. Yep, so crazy. So yes. All right. And Mike said, last week's show was so great. It wasn't even close to having Sam not being here. All right. Let's go ahead and
we went heavy into conditioner talk.
Nice. Nice. It was riveting.
Riveting. Wow.
All right. This is the only show in the world where that can be an accurate statement. Like, we went heavy into conditioner talk. It was great. Normally that'd be a negative. All right. Our first entry tonight, Mark G. Been a big fan for a while now. Thank you, homie. And now your videos have helped me tremendously. Was hoping to get your advice if you don't mind. I have a really good hairdresser that will be trimming my beard in April. She's really good and even said I could send her one of your trim videos. Love that. That's huge. If a barber, a hairdresser, a stylist is open to you getting an approach, getting a method, getting even tips and tricks from someone else, they're a winner. Because most barbers have egos and would never, ever listen to somebody on YouTube. Why? I go around the country and I teach barbers. I understand how they work. So that's huge. That's a great sign. I was hoping just to get the overarching hairs cut or overachieving hairs cut and even out, but wanted to know if you recommend a transparency trim. My goal is to let it grow. Okay. So his goal is to let it grow, but he's open to a transparency trim. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I'm hoping you'll say, I can just let it grow. Now, I love this because he's sending in, he has his hopes, but he's like, I'm willing to listen to the real information. Tell me like it is. So we're going to see if Mark needs a trim or if there's something that his hairdresser can do, or we might even tell him, Mark, get away from the hairdresser. Don't let them near the beard. All right. So yes. Okay. Here we go for Mr. Mark. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did help out Mark. Absolutely. All right, so Mark is asking about a transparency trim, great hairdresser. I've given Mark feedback, and I'm going to give him the exact same feedback here.
Mm-hmm.
And again, this is his write-up. He's hoping to let it grow, but is open to transparency trim, and he is saying, I'm hoping you'll say, let it grow.
Okay.
But he's sending in for advice. So this is where we give our honest advice, which might be let it grow, which might be something else. What do you think?
I, first and foremost, love the color.
Oh my gosh, incredible.
So nice. Second, yes, I think you do need a transparency trim right where it says True North, right at the top.
I agree. Yep. And Mike says trim is due. I agree. I sent in and I said it is essentially just a nice soft line right there.
Yep.
100%. And you can even see when I draw that line there, not only can you see the transparency, and you might say, oh, it's because of the text and the letters. It's not. It's just more transparent down there. You can tell right here, if we were to like block this off, right? And let's just kind of do something like this. And you look at the texture of the hair and look at the direction. Actually, I got to go a little bit higher for this exercise. Look at the direction of the hair. Super important, right? Going straight down.
Mm-hmm.
Watch how these are the little nuances that process for a lot of people, but you don't consciously think about them. You definitely don't articulate them. Look at how the direction changes with the hairs. Do you see how instead of going straight down, now they're starting to curve in and they're going down like towards the chest? It's because they don't have the supporting actors behind them. They don't have that the backboard behind them. So I would do this trim right here. That is a perfect line, perfect trim. Send that to the hairstylist. She'll know what to do. Brian, I started your question. We will absolutely hit that one. But I do think it's due. And I love that your goal is to grow. You will. This will just give you a better springboard to grow from. Yep, a better springboard to grow from. So I do think that would help. Now, if you told me, Dan, I hear you, but I don't agree, we're going to grow. Awesome. Heck yes. But I think it's going to help out a lot. And yeah, Dave says a transparency trim would help get that full look. Love the colors and textures. Yep, absolutely. Dan has escaped the beard matrix and sees all things beard. It is how my brain works, yeah. Is this something I would need to look at judging? Yeah, 100%. Yes, this is a great question, Justin. So if Mark entered a beard competition, and this was a beard of, let's say, 12 plus inches, he's probably right around 12 inches right there. And you were in a competition, and this was the finalist against another finalist. If the other finalist had a beard that was full down here, the other finalist would have to win. Also, one thing to consider, Mark, is maybe letting the mustache grow out a little bit more. If I was a judge on a contest and it was a full beard, a natural beard, I would have to deduct points because that mustache is using a trimmer and a guard. This isn't a scissor cut one, and it's taking out a lot of the weight. Now, not much. I don't think you need much, but these hairs that kind of stop right on the side there, I would like those to grow and just have a little bit of texture so they can flow in a direction. I don't need you covering the lip or anything, but just a little flow and direction. And that, again, is speaking as a competition judge. That's spot on what I would look for. Yep. And Nate says, this is next level education for the low cost of free 99. Hit that like button at least. Thank you, Nate. I agree. While trimming there, is it still a realistic goal to grow to double digits and beyond? Yes. He will have a very large, very full beard. It's just simply these hairs that you see here, 100% are coming from the chin. They're coming from this region. They're not coming from the underbeard. And so once he trims those guys, these are still going to grow fast. That's still going to happen. But what we need are these underbeard hairs catching up. And as he trims along the way, it'll help out. Yep. Addition by subtraction. Exactly. Exactly. Take your shower, Amber. Come on. No, just kidding.
She's like, I'm in the shower.
Right. So, yeah, dude, it looks really, really, really good. Yep, really good. Kyle, I started your question, and we will hit that at the question segment. Question came because I think my beard is in the same boat. Yes, everybody's different. but 100% why that will happen. I didn't know why those hairs would turn inward versus growing straight down, but now I do. It makes sense after you say it, but not common sense. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. You can tell if it's cut with scissors. Yes. 1,000,000%. I would bet my bank account that his mustache here was cut with trimmers and not scissors. Yes. 100%. It just has to do with the way that the hairs are cut on the edge. You can see the angle of them. You can see the uniformity of them. If it was, they are dull scissors and they need to be sharpened, but it's not. That was a trimmer with guard. Yep. Okay. Some comments are worth interrupting. I agree. Keep commenting. I'm just kidding. I love the comments. I just know it's because I taught Sam you can bring your phone in the shower and like put on like a podcast and stuff. If you have the wet fingers, it's very difficult to do any typing on the phone because water is a conductor of electricity, and it's our electrodes that make the phone work for a touchscreen. So if you have water, it just starts doing crazy stuff. So yes.
He's typing in there.
Sometimes to you. Sometimes like, hey, I need some soap, or I'll get usually a video idea, and I'm like, oh my God, I got to write this down. And so then I write it down. Trimmer is a point deduction because of uniformity. So a trimmer in this situation would be a deduction in a beard competition because the mustache does not balance the beard. A scissor cut would allow it to have a little bit more bulk and body in the middle of the mustache, which would match the beard. But because they are all relatively short hairs, it does not match the rest of the beard. And that's all it is. If this was a mustache on a much shorter beard and kind of more angled God of War beard, super fitting, perfectly balanced. But because it's a long, natural, full beard, the mustache is just not as balanced. And again, doesn't matter, personal preference, 100%. But in a competition, that would make the difference. Yep, absolutely. Post-it whiteboard in the shower. Yeah, that's not, I've thought about stuff like that. Sam's real picky on what I can put anywhere. Like I say that, and my mind's like super productive, love the concept, and Sam's like, nope, tacky, don't.
That's true.
Right? I have not discussed this, but I know how her brain works.
We spent a lot of money to have our shower look like that.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. What kind of scissors and comb do you use for your mustache? I just use whatever scissors I have. Usually, to be honest, it's ones that beard product companies sent me. Right now, I'm using Luxurious Bastard scissors. And then comb, I use the carbon fiber comb from Live Bearded. I don't remember what number it is, but it's got the fine teeth. So, yeah. Yep, absolutely. I see what you mean about just trimmer to buzz what covers the lips. Yep, exactly. I started growing my mustache more due to the imbalance. Yep, and that's all it is for me, is I think you got to have balance. The bigger the beard, the bigger the mustache. The bigger the beard, the softer the angles. There's a couple general rules that really make sense. Do you have to go to a set of barbershop? No. Just look up like on Amazon. They're all, guys. All right, we ready to get dirty?
What?
We ready to get dirty?
Sure.
Okay. There's a couple of things in the beard product industry, in any industry, where the source is almost always the same. And I hate to tell you this, but it's just true. Boar's hair bristle brushes. There's not a beard product company in the United States that is making their own boar's hair bristle brush. There's a very tiny percent that actually care really where it's coming from. 99.9, and I'm not exaggerating, percent of boar's hair bristle brushes come from the same or unbelievably similar factories in China. Just it is what it is. I don't have some crazy video recommending boar's hair brushes because every beard product company carries dang near the same ones. And if they don't, Amazon has the exact same ones. Scissors are the same thing. They're all getting them from the same manufacturers, even the ones that are like, like, what is he saying? We bristle our boars ourselves.
That's good.
Even the ones that are like special Japanese steel and what's the steel that has a gonna get. I should know this. The steel that has the name like it's from Game of Thrones, Damascus.
Ooh.
Damascus steel. Not, it all comes from the same place.
But it's so pretty.
It all comes from the same place. How do I know? I get emails about them every single day from the vendors, from the manufacturers, wanting me to sell them, wanting to send them to me. I go to these barber expos. They all have the same gosh dang thing, and they all come from the same suppliers. Now, what does not come from the same supplier? A beard oil that is created in-house, right? Beard balms, beard butters, all these things. But when it is something like scissors and brushes, combs are kind of an exception because good carbon fiber is hard to find and it's molded and made. But yeah, so there's definitely a demand. And I'm not talking about knives. The knives world is totally different. I'm talking about scissors. I'm talking about brushes. My wife works in the beauty industry, 100% correct. All scissors are pretty much the same, just price hikes for companies. Yep, and they'll give them new fancy names. Ooh, this new kind of, it's the same thing. Mm-hmm. I literally talk to the manufacturers. It's all the same thing. So, yeah. Yep, cue that. August says, I have Japanese style kitchen knives, but made in China. And I don't know if you guys know this, but China and Japan don't rock with each other, even to this day. They are not... That's not a partnership on purpose there. So interesting. What's up, Bart? So, yep. Okay. And so do you use specific scissors for the mustache? So just make sure they're hair scissors. Don't use the scissors you have in the kitchen or the scissors you use for like letters. They should be made for Chinese boars. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm sure they have plenty of them. But yeah. They put their stamp on them only. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with it. Like the scissors you buy from beard product companies, that's all we use. They're fantastic. The boar's hair bristle brushes are fantastic, but they're the same everywhere. So just go to Google or go to Amazon and look up like hair shears, hair scissors, and you're going to find some good ones. So, yep, absolutely. All right. And World War II wars, there's tons of reasons. It's just true. So, yeah, Mark, this is one of the easiest lines ever, dude. Right there. Boom. Easy peasy. Good to go. I'll try meat cutting scissors since you didn't say they were off limits. Those are definitely off limits. Don't use those. All right, Mark, you're the man, dude. All right, Josh, what about clippers? Ooh, great question. Real quick here. What about clippers and trimmers? Absolutely not the same. If you're getting like the cheap stuff, it's going to be cheap. If you're getting the expensive stuff, it's normally going to be expensive. Babyliss versus wall, entire different motor systems, entire different technologies, entire different materials, vastly different. Same for blow dryers. I have learned an unbelievable amount about blow dryers as I've gone on this Dyson journey. Dyson changed the motors that were used in blow dryers. They changed the location of the motors. They changed the airflow direction. They changed the way it senses heat. They sense heat on there like some astronomical number, like 80 times a second.
Yeah.
It's registering the heat. So great question, Craig. Not the same at all. Nope. Wonderful question. And Kyle, start your question. We will hit that one for sure, man. So, yep. Even Wall has a U.S. and Chinese version. The Chinese version is crap with lead weighting in the handle. You are correct. And a heavier one. So those ones we used to have, actually. They sell them at Target. If you have color-coded a guard system, it's almost an entirely different wall than the wall you would buy online for like barbers and for beards and stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, the Dyson technology is mind-blowing. Yep. All right, Seth, I've starred your question. So, yes. And yeah, guys, Command 12 is anytime, every time. When do I need to start planning for the March meetup? That's up to you, man. That's up to you. Are you a procrastinator? Are you we'll stay in touch. Yep. Yeah, we'll stay in touch. Old ones used in aluminum wire and would create a connection when the wire bent enough from heating. Interesting. Babyliss or wall, what would you pick? Oh, there is a right or wrong answer here, and Babyliss is the right answer. Yep. Oster's fantastic too. They make some great trimmers. And
don't they make toasters
They
too?
make everything. They make microwave ovens. They make everything. So, yeah. Yep. So yeah, but yeah, Babyliss for me is much better than Wall in every way. Babyliss is awesome. But I'm going to make a video explaining why the Dyson is better than the Babyliss. And Babyliss I've worked with for years. I've never worked with Dyson, and I still know that that's true. All right, Josh. Even though, oh, he's in the chat too. Shout out to Josh. Even though I've been here a while, I'm still a beard rookie. So any advice will do. I've used heat on a regular basis again, and it's a game changer. Any tips or suggestions? Okay. He said, hey, that's me right there. So we have we're looking for some general advice for Mr. Josh. Oh, baby. What's up, Josh?
Nice.
Okay. What are your thoughts? And guys, I think we have suggested going bald with the head before with Josh, but he has had many surgeries over his life, and he has some scars that I think he likes to cover up with the hair. So just we've been on that one before, and I think he shared. Josh, if you have any updates there, of course, let us know. But your reasoning there is spot on, dude. All right, Sam C, do you want to start on the beard?
No, go ahead.
Are you sure? Okay. So he's just looking for some general advice, and we don't know the most about your goals. But I am going to hit you with two things here, Josh, for the advice on this one. I am going to recommend a trim. I think it's just time. It's just part of the process. I'm going to go right along there. Absolutely. And then what I would like you to do, as chicks like scars, no doubt about it, man. What I would recommend from there is, as you're getting back into that heat, just adjusting it a little bit. You can kind of see in this area here, the dip along the jawline. Mine does the same, especially if I'm not paying attention to my routine. So I'm going to work on getting the heat where your jawline heat is going to go up and away. And then also the same kind of concept when you bring that heat from down below. We're going to kind of do a blowout beard. I want to just bring a little bit of balance to this beard. And where it goes in here, you're going to be able to fix these areas with heat. And so I would just, again, I would do a little trim at the bottom, and then I would get that heat direction. Look up the Dancy Bearded Blowout Beard video. Yep, right here. Look up the Blowout Beard video, and it is going to fit you perfectly. Yep, absolutely perfectly. And I agree. Really nice texture on that beard. Very, very, very nice. Sam C, thoughts on my advice? Any additional advice?
Totally agree. Sorry. Got a tickle in my throat.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes to everything.
There you go. There you go, man. So I think that will really help. The heat is going to take some practice. It's not going to be perfect just this week. So take some practice, blow that beard out. Yep, let's leave that there. Blow that beard out, and then make that little trim, and it's going to keep looking awesome. But, man, yeah, you got the genes for it, the thickness for it, the texture, the color. It's looking great, man. Thank you for sending in and trusting us. Oh, yeah, and this is cool. So you see his picture there. He sent it to me. He uploaded his picture and said, AI, give me a bigger beard. And he said, I really like the way it looks. And I'm like, man, this has to be the new norm. Like, for me, I'm going to go bald probably in the next 5 years, right? It's such an easy tool to put your picture in and say, hey, what will I look like bald? Where you remember when they had like the TikTok like bald filter?
It was terrible.
Terrible. It would, like, guys with beards would give them like a giant double chin because they're like, there's something here. We got to process it. The AI one is good.
I think you should do it.
Good.
Show us
Good.
what you'd look like.
We might need to do it on stream.
Live.
Yeah, we might not live, but well, I can't. Stuff goes a little bit kooky sometimes, so you gotta be crazy on here. So let's see, because I think that's such an interesting. I did today. Okay, here we go.
Good picture.
I went and cleared almost all my pictures. Show what I would look like with a bald head. Keep the beard. Okay. We're going to see what this looks like here. All right. We're going to see what this looks like. And then I'm going to open the image on a new tab. So not show this one because people don't need to see what I'm searching for. Oh, there we go. That works. Okay. Are we going to do this live?
Oh, my God.
All right. We're going to do this live, guys. Here we go. Oh, my gosh. It's coming. Dancy bald. Dancy balded.
Bearded man in bathroom selfie.
Hey. I feel like your hand has to be on the phone to be a selfie. That's not a selfie. All right. Come on, man. and don't you be yelling at me for Oh! Whoa! Who is that? Who is that? What the heck?
My hands just got so sweaty.
Whoa! Yeah, Justin, I got you during the question segment.
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh.
Oh no. Who is that? That's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy. All I wanted to do is open a new tab. I don't want to download it.
So big.
I got a big head.
You look like Mega Mike.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Nice bald. Thank you, Karen. See how nice she is to me?
Oh god.
Keep the hair. Oh no. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
We got to make a quick trip to Turkey.
Brian, I started you there. Got you.
Oh.
Oh man. Yep. You ready for a piece of bald Dan? Hey, I think I look good. I'm gonna rock it. I'm gonna rock it. That's crazy.
Oh, that was
He's
jump
that bald
scare.
lifestyle is honestly so much easier. You won't regret it. Are you sure? Looking great there. Thank you. I need all the fake love I can get because I don't get any real love or kindness. I don't know if you guys know how deprived I am of like kind words in my life. Like if you have a wife that is nice to you, like
Dang.
really. Oh, River.
I've been sick.
Real. This is for 14 years. She gets all the love and praise in the world, and oh man, that's me though. Yeah, well, yeah, you remember when my dad went bald? His was for Renee though. Great cause, of course.
Your dad's bald head still freaks me out.
Yeah.
And it's been like 5 years.
One word, minoxidil? No, 2 words. Heart palpitations. We got heart history in my family. Can't do that. So man, that's crazy. Yep, crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. One more look here. Still me. I'll just get, so actually, I know a guy. Actually, he's Ryder's like best friend and barber. He has the like stubble look on the head tattooed on his head.
I've seen that.
Let me see. I'll find it actually. I
That's
actually was talking to him last
over,
night.
Like TikTok.
Yeah. He is, let me see, Ryder. I gotta show this, and he wouldn't mind me showing it because we've showed it in an expo before. So let me see. Followers. Let me get Chris. Shout out to Chris. Awesome dude. Barber as well. Where are you at, Saccone? Dun, 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 dun. 1 sec. Why you got so many Chris's, Ryder?
Right.
Jeez. Right. No. Where the heck
God,
is
how many
it?
people?
I don't know.
You didn't
All
talk
right.
to him and
No, I talked to him in a live stream.
oh.
All right, I got to find this because it's really, really interesting that his, like, I can tell, but it's just barely, like, just barely can I tell that he had it. I know he's got to have some kind of something with Chris. It's like his best friend. All right, right here. All right, so let me find Chris on this one. There we go. Okay. If I can find a good picture, I'm going to show. Oh, yeah, right here. Perfect. All right. So this is on his Instagram. So this is Chris. That's a tattoo.
I can see.
Yeah. But it's good. Like in person, you have to like really look to know. And it just gives you that color. Just gives you that little bit extra there to show it.
What if you just let your hair just do its thing?
Well, you literally, with male pattern baldness, you lose the follicle. So it's just skin. There's nothing else there.
Dang.
So yeah, yep. I need to run. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, don't do it. So yeah, just get straight. Yeah, and people do it. It's called a hair tattoo. Okay, you can tie your beard. Ooh, true.
Tie it around.
True.
You have a ponytail on
True.
top.
Karen, you are correct. I am loved by Sam, but Sam does not show love. I hope she's working on it.
That's true.
I hope she's working on it.
I'm
So,
not a
yes.
lovey kind of person.
Yeah. And that's my love language. So thanks for adjusting. Yeah. I'm never going back from the bald beard. Yeah, you don't have a choice. That's true. So, yep. Okay. You can't start. Yeah, you can't go the other way. If you are bald, Craig, you can't go back and then see what it would look like.
Oh, no.
Nope. Going to Turkey. That's what Sam wants me to do.
We're going to Turkey because I want to get one of those medical. I want to do like the medical spa day.
Yeah, I did. So there's basketball players, LeBron James, Jaylen Brown, these guys that won't accept they're going bald. They put like color on their head. And Jaylen Brown, not once, but twice, was playing against a team in a white jersey, and he like put his head in the M, and it wiped off.
That'd be so embarrassing.
They went crazy. I love my bald. Yeah, your husband looks handsome bald. He is a very, very, very good looking man, far more than I am, and so he can pull it off. So yes, and just saw this. I got a beard. Let's go. You're in the right place if you got a beard, or you say I got a beard, like you got to get a beard. So yeah, Sergey mine at 28. Interesting. Why, when I asked ChatGPT to do the bald look for me, it laughed first? Dang. That's good. That's crazy. That's going to be a picture. That might be post-worthy.
That's so.
Yeah, that might be post-worthy. So, yeah, I can rock it. I can rock with it. I can rock with anything. It's just how nice she's going to be to me. I did see that one, too. Yeah, a boxer had a toupee. He gets hit. It literally flaps up. He gets interviewed afterwards. He was like, I had hair the other day, and then the barber put some chemical on it. It fell out, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Sure.
Yep. All right. Thanks, Josh. All right, Robert L. And then we got questions after this one, guys. I'm just
Robert Lewandowski.
Ooh,
oh my gosh,
Jackson's favorite soccer player. I'm just starting my beard journey, and the hard part is staying the course and not trimming a lot. But I feel the sideburns need to be trimmed or faded, and mustache feels wild. Okay. So Robert is feeling the urge to trim, feels like he has issues with the sideburns and the mustache, and he's just looking for some feedback. Yep, just looking for some feedback. Matt says, some guys look so good bald, I don't think I'd be one of them. Well, with a head of lettuce like that,
right?
I would hope. How could we know? That's crazy lettuce, dude. Crazy lettuce up there. And here's Rob. He says, that's me. Thank you for your time tonight. I really want more length. Find products that work for me and my coarse beard. Currently at 5 inches. Robert, from the bottom of my heart, if you've not tried Deadman's yet, please do. And hey, by the way, we got 150 people in here right now.
Wow.
That's crazy. Shout out to Sam C. Yep.
How many did you have last week?
So yeah. Post more, but that's all right.
No, you didn't.
No, we did not. We had like 70,
Somebody tell me how many you guys had last week.
Oh, Eric says post it to the comments to see the people who are not in the live chat.
Have to.
That's dangerous. What do I say? All right, make the caption for me. Yep, make the caption for me. Oh, Bryant sent me something. All right. We have Baldy Bryant. Yeah, this could be good. Stream's so fun. All right, let's see this bad boy. Oh, that's not bad.
Yours is so good.
That's not bad. Not bad at all.
It's
not
so
bad
good
at all. You look good, dude.
I think ChatGPT did you dirty.
I thought I looked handsome. That's crazy. I would never say that about you.
No, I don't think that's what you look like, though.
Yeah. 200.
200 what?
You asked how many people were in the chat.
Is that true?
That's what they're all saying.
Not coming back.
I don't know if we had 200 on Wednesday. We had a lot, but I don't know if it was 200. Sometimes the universe just aligns. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what I can do with that. Maybe I'll try a different picture. We'll get some different thoughts from
different
ChatGPT.
angles.
You did? Oh, jeez. All right, that was a big show.
Dude.
But we had 50 memberships given. It was crazy.
Dude.
It was crazy. That will never happen again. It was just a weird. They're like, Dan's wife is sick. We feel for him. He's gonna have a hard week ahead.
Oh, River.
Careful, Chungus. I knew he was gonna wake up a half an hour early because he went to sleep a half an hour early. So yeah. All right. Yeah, Brian, you look good, man. Like real good. Like maybe better. Shave tomorrow. Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I didn't know if you were bald or not bald. It looks like that's normal.
Oh, that's true. Okay. So that is fair too. I did advertised the heck out of Craig's update and like made it dramatic, like what will the after be? And when I really push the advertisements, it does better numbers too. And when you have a model on the show, it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense.
I see.
Yeah.
It's Craig's fault.
It is Craig's fault for making the show better. Jeez. Okay. Deadman's, if Mike buys another bottle, he's going to buy another bottle of oil, likely tonight. You have to shave your, that's so funny, Jennifer. What up, Ryan? All right, let's see Robert here. Feels wild, mustache is wild, and the sideburns need to be faded or trimmed. He said, tell Sam to chill. I'm packing some lettuce. Dang. Hey, Arden, just got home. Hey, thank you, sir. Awesome. Kids loved the gifts, by the way, dude. Loved. And we loved our Cancun even more.
Oh my gosh, I need to go back.
I'm in. Tomorrow.
Wow.
Done.
That will be our third Mexican this week.
Well, you said it was good for your soul. So
it was really good for my soul, and I lost like 10 pounds. And Dan, to quote Dan, I need you thick with 3 C's. So
yeah. She's all over here like, I need to get skinnier. I'm like, no. I like the thickness. I like a Snickers, And so, yeah, she lost, like 10 pounds. I said, it better come back. I like you thick.
He's just been feeding me Mexican.
I'm not kidding. I'm not. I think a lot of husbands are like gross, horrible humans. And we know a guy specifically who like tells his wife she needs to get skinnier. Yep. She needs this and that. I'm like, 3 C's. I literally told her in the car, I was like, I need you back with 3 C's. And so, yeah, Trent says, I tell my wife the same thing. Yeah, dude, no shame in my game. I don't want to be with like, I don't get, and that's another story, but I don't get like grown men that want like the crazy stick thin women that, and I'm not talking about women that can't help it. I'm talking about the guys that like pressure their wife and like put like bad toxic vibes. Why do you want that? I don't want to be with a little girl. I want a woman. And so like, I don't know, man. That ain't for me. That ain't for me. Exactly. 3 C's on the thick. Down with the thickness. Exactly. Yeah. Healthy. Exactly. And that's the thing too.
Yeah.
Like we work out. I would never want Sam to be some crazy muscle mommy, but I want her to be healthy. I want her to be strong, all of that. So yeah. All right. Take care, Roger. Thanks for coming in, man. Yep. I know. And that's the thing, dude. A lot of times I don't know if she actually believes me. And I'm like, no, I prefer that. Literally, if you told me this option or this option, I want 3 C's thick. Literally. Like that's what I want. And so, yeah. Yep. Absolutely, man. Dan CCC bearded. Well played. Well played. All right. Roger is not your name. Robert is your name. Yep. Ken is looking for under 5'5", born in Asia or Latin America. Not much to ask for. You got a pretty good sample size to pick from there. Yeah.
I thought you had somebody.
Weren't you dating, Ken? I can't wait to hear that follow-up. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Chelsea, she says it's hard for women who have kids. Our bodies change so much during pregnancy, like factually, like biologically, and I'm here for it. I think real men love that. Like real men encourage that. I've never heard a real man be like, oh, stretch marks, or oh, your hips changed, or oh, you're thicker. Like real men love that stuff. Yeah, real men. And I agree. The men that are pushing their wives to be super skinny have their own complexes. Yeah. So much of those men are just insecure, and it's about what they think outwardly people look in at. I don't care how people look at Sam. If you want to look the other way, good. Like she's mine. I don't need you. I don't get guys that want people gawking over their wife either. Like this is my wife. My wife, not yours. You'll never get this. Mamacita is gone.
Oh.
I'm seeing some. Wait. Mamacita's gone. I'm seeing someone 5'4", born in Asia.
There you go.
Okay. All right.
Worked out.
All right. So yeah, try perimenopause. It puts a hurting on your self-esteem. We had a doctor tell Sam she was in perimenopause.
We had a lot of things happen.
Yeah. Yep. King of the castle. Whoa. All right, Robert, are you ready for some advice?
It's about time for us to watch that again.
It is.
We hit our 6-month mark.
Yep. I think it is time. All right, here we go. Sideburns, trimmed, mustache, wild. Let's check it out. Dude,
Wild.
what a beard. What a shape.
Rugged.
Come on, man. That looks awesome. All right, but let's get down to it.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to fight the urge to keep trimming all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he said he just started his beard journey, so we can assume that he wants to grow it longer.
Mm-hmm.
Robert, I actually don't think it's time to trim yet. I think you have some practicing with your styling. I think you have some heat control to learn, especially the mustache and the sideburns with a heated brush. And it's going to take a lot of practice. It's going to take a lot of trial and error. But I do think use heat, heated brush.
Heated brush.
It is training over trimming right now. Training over trimming. And that will make all the difference. Brazilian steakhouse and a Borat going to be a hell of a day night. You ain't wrong.
That's perfect.
You ain't wrong. Mm-hmm. Yep, you ain't wrong. But no, and Robert, you're watching the show. I have told 2 people previously to trim. I am not adverse to trimming. I'm not biased in any way in these situations. I think that you do not need to trim. What are your thoughts?
I totally agree. I don't think you're there yet. I think that you just need to focus on heat.
Yeah, it looks awesome, man. Dialed in. Understand that whatever you see as a problem, nobody else in the world, especially outside of like dedicated beard people, would ever see anything you're talking about unless you point it out to them. So don't point it out. It's not time to trim or anything like that. Have you seen Monty Python?
Never.
Like when I was a kid, I think. Yeah, when I was a kid. All right, guys. Love this. We still do have a $50 gift card giveaway coming up in about 15 minutes. But first, we have some questions from you guys. And again, it can be anything. It can be for Sam specifically. It can be bearded. It can be relationship. It can be life. Anything like that. All right?
Everybody ask one weird question.
Not too weird, though. You don't quite know what you're doing opening that door. Keep it appropriate. Not too weird. I don't want that to boot anybody. Is it your dye okay to beard? Is it okay to dye your beard? Barry, if you're asking me, no. I don't think that there's a healthy dye out there, and I don't think that there is ever a beard that has been fully dyed that I'm like, that looks good. I like that. But that's just me. But if it makes you confident and it makes you happy and you're okay with the negative impacts on the beard health, do your thing, player. But I don't think so. Drink, not yet. No. Okay. I was wanting to try Beard Octane's Cold Start Oil. Would it work for red beards? Yeah, absolutely, man. No doubt about it. Brian S., after I strip my beard once a week, it seems to snag or tangle more when I do my shower routine. Is that normal? Yes. Please make sure you are following it with conditioner. Very simple. Essentially, Brian, what's going on is I always compare it to, like, I think I actually have a picture. I was looking through my my pictures today. Image file. Let me see down here. Right here. So this is what the hair cuticle looks like. The hair on the left is what happens after a stripping wash because you've taken everything off that hair that's kind of holding it into place. You can do 2 things to help it out to get to the one on the right, and you can do conditioner and you can do a cold rinse. Both of those things are going to really help out to make that hair kind of go back in line and have less tangles and snags. So yeah, love that. Super handy picture. Yeah, I went through all my pictures today because my file sizes were getting crazy, and I deleted like thousands of them.
Jeez.
It was crazy. I don't usually delete pictures. Haven't trimmed in about a year. Beard is 4 to 5 inches. Seems thinner in the middle towards the tips. Yep, that's going to happen. Is there a way to address this? Or Kyle, send into the show. 4 to 5 inches is an interesting range to be experiencing that. I genuinely would need to see your beard. So send in. I'll put the scrolly at the bottom. beardadvicelive@gmail.com. Your question is perfect for this show. Please send in. Please send in. Can you recommend good veteran-owned companies? I'll let the chat do that. If you guys know some good veteran-owned companies, the only thing I would ask is if it's a company that I've publicly said is disgraceful and I don't rock with, just keep them off my channel. But other than that, feel free. Hit up the ones. The one that comes to mind first that is no longer an affiliate, but a great company is Bad Donkey Beard Care, right? BABC. That is veteran owned and awesome. And I'm sure there's so many that the chat will let you know. Do you ever braid your beard? No, I have not braided my beard, but I will at some point. Is one better than the other? No, personal preference. Yep, personal preference. Forged, yep, absolutely. Bane, I have a review coming in the near future for. Should we go to a barber for trims, grooming, or try to do it ourselves? What would be your answer? This is Brian in where my parents live.
I would say try to do it yourself.
I agree.
If you can do it yourself, do it yourself.
I think it's worth it to invest in learning yourself. Brian, I've always done my own beard trims. Most of the chat does their own beard trims. So I would say invest in it. If you mess up, you learn from it and you're better the next time. If a barber messes up, usually you leave and never come back to them again. And it was just a bad experience. So yeah, I would do it yourself. Give it a shot. Can we do a smell my beard story time one of these days? I wore mine for the first time on Valentine's Day in the local water hole. It was epic. If alcohol is involved around the smell my beard shirt, and if you're single,
if you're trying to get somebody,
woof, fellas,
and if you like the cougs,
fellas, if you like a little bit older women that have a little bit of liquid courage, wear a smell my beard shirt. You have all the attention in the world, all the icebreakers. I used to wear it to the airport because it would start every conversation. Then Sam told me to stop. She said, don't do that anymore. I see how these women look at you. But not even being sarcastic, it is the craziest attention grabber of all time. So yes. All right. I just had my gallbladder removed Friday. Oh. Ouch. And I've had a horrible headache the last 3 days despite drinking plenty of fluids. So now I've been kind of neglecting my beard lately. Oh, man.
Are your electrolytes low?
I don't know about gallbladder and all that, but it sounds like your electrolytes are out of balance.
Especially from having surgery.
Yep. Look into balancing your electrolytes. We are not doctors. This is not medical advice. But look into balancing your electrolytes. Oh, yeah, that's crazy. Dylan had his gallbladder removed last month as well. Crazy. Yeah. We do sell that shirt. Is it listed currently, or would it just be a custom?
I think it's listed. I think it's like I'm trying to get rid of.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep. So it is. Guys, I will link the shop. Just scroll down right now. And you will you'll see it right here.
It's actually on sale.
Yeah. So you just have a few options on there. Check that one out, guys. Boom. $12.99.
Mm-hmm.
That's stupid. We're gonna lose money on that. That's all right.
We don't lose money on it.
With taxes and you are wrong, but that's okay. That's all right. So yes, Smell My Beard is available. Check that one out. That was one of our first selling shirts. That was popular right then. Yep. Bryant had to delete files. So funny. Always the same page. Okay. Bought 2 today. Oh, snap. Nice. Brian bought 2. Super cool. All right. Dan, how do you train the straight outs that are not long enough to lay down? Or is it just wait? Okay. So you're talking about the hairs that go out? Let me think about that. So if you're looking at my beard here, right, I've got hairs that do stop right about here. It truly is just practice with heat. You just got to be gentle on them. If you over straighten them, they'll kind of go out. If you get it just right, the right temperature, the right speed, the right amount of times you're passing through, it's not a sexy answer, but trial and error with practicing heat. It's just really what it comes down to. Really does. And I think you'll get it. Yeah, so just keep that in mind. I think you'll get it. Okay. Dan and Sam, will you watch Monty Python and the Holy Grail this week, please? It's the best.
Is it old?
It's very old, yeah.
No.
Yeah, everyone has their thing. We're just very particular on movies. It's hard to, me specifically, it's hard to get entertaining on a movie. I'm the guy, when I watch a movie, I see them as actors rather than getting my head into the storyline. All I do is think about them being a normal person putting on a role.
I like movies. It just takes a lot to get me into a movie.
Yeah.
I think the last movie I watched was Dune.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Harry
Yep.
Potter doesn't count.
Okay. What is the conspiracy theory you will die on is true?
Ooh.
All of them?
We are
Yeah.
conspiracy theorists. Aliens
Yeah.
exist.
We've had evidence. I do believe that. And it's like on
I got a bunch of them.
Super basic level, the universe is so massive. If you don't think that there's other life out there, I don't know how that's even like possible. Like there's clearly life out there. I think that's one. And then yeah, our
you want to say it?
Yeah, our biggest one is that there were definitely ancient civilizations before Mesopotamia.
Yeah, civilization's like much older than
much like tens of
what they tell
thousands of
you.
years older. And why is their stuff not around anymore? Well, the materials may have been different. It may have been moved with like vibrations, that kind of stuff. So
I don't believe we landed on the moon. Personal preference.
I think it's a 50-50 shot. And
I just don't.
If you think that that's a crazy statement, please look up Y-Files moon landing. And obviously there's a ton of reasons why have we not been back since? Why all this stuff? But Y-Files is an unbelievable show because it breaks down both sides very, very convincingly. But I think it's a 50-50 shot. But yeah, I think those ones are our two biggest. Aliens, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Ancient civilizations, for sure.
Government.
Just a lot of government hiding stuff.
Yeah, government being in charge of a lot of sketchy things.
Y'all are effing awesome. We just talk. I mean, these are the things we talk about. This is what we go over.
We go hard on conspiracy theory stuff.
The Earth is not flat.
No.
Birds are not drones. We're not like, if it's conspiracy theory, we're not in it. 9/11 did happen. COVID did happen. Do I think it came from a lab in China? Yes, 100%. I don't think that's a conspiracy theory.
Was COVID planted?
Right.
Yes.
Right. So do we live in a dome? No. I'm not on any of the silly ones like that. But yeah. No, the Earth's not flat. There's no mole people.
I do believe there were dinosaurs.
Yeah, there were dinosaurs. No doubt about that. That's not some fake conspiracy. So yeah, but there's ones. Dragons?
I think dragons were definitely real.
I do think there were dragons.
Yeah.
You have way too many civilizations of different times that could have never communicated that depicted the same thing. And we don't have fossils of most bird bones because they were hollow and they didn't fossilize. What if the dragons were just flying reptiles that had the same type of bones? You need light bones to fly. So yeah. Yep. So yeah. Telescopes. You can see the landing site. I mean, Holly, you're a very intelligent person. I would never expect you to entertain any of these thoughts. But Holly, I genuinely challenge you to watch the Y-Files moon landing. You'll see he's a very smart person. All this, there's way more to it than I
think Holly's the opposite of a conspiracy theorist.
Holly would never believe she is. Yeah, and there's reasons behind that, but yes, Holly, I know where your brain is at. Trust me, I know you very well. What is your favorite beard wash conditioner? I sincerely don't. I've just shared crazy amount of truth. Y-Files, like WHY. Even if you did the other one, I'm sure you would find it. Look up my top beard products video. That's the best I could do. Yep, the best I can do. Do you have any idea how to handle work burnout? I've currently got 16 years in, and it's like I've hit a wall. We are understaffed and overwhelmed. I changed my career. I'm not a person to push through agony for something like that. I believe there are, and Lee, you are a wildly smart person, wildly passionate person too. I believe there are more jobs available right now than any point in the history of the world. That's not conspiracy theory. It's just truth. And I think there are way too many opportunities out there to do something that you are listening to yourself telling you that it's been enough, especially when it's understaffed and overwhelmed. No, thank you. No, thank you. What about you?
I would say, and I don't know if this is your business or not, but don't go above and beyond to only stress yourself out.
Yeah.
That's not fair to you.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Let me see what else we have here, guys. I'm cycling through. Okay. Bro, I have a hard time looking in the mirror and keeping things straight. So you might, Brian, you might want to go to a barber. Yeah, you might not want to take it on yourself, but you might want to go to a barber on that one. So yes, note to self, obtain smell my beard shirt. And I'm not kidding you. If you guys wear smell my beard shirt to a bar, women will come talk to you immediately. Chelsea, no immediate plans to start the podcast back up right now. So not right now. Okay. Let me see what else we have here. Best electrolytes, hands down, Salt by Keto Chow. Okay. All right. Let me see what else we have, guys. All right. Don't you make more by selling low? No, John. Nope. Look up the term profit margins. Yep. And then the thing with Etsy, we don't sell stuff on Etsy to make money, but Etsy takes a gross chunk of money on the sales. We have taxes you have to pay for the materials, all that stuff. So yeah, it's never been about making money. I was just being silly. How do you deal with the awkward phase? My beard looks radically different every day. At almost 2-month mark, it's insane. First step, Ernesto, is look up Dancy Bearded awkward phase. And I think that'll actually be the only step. It's going to soothe your soul. Yep, it'll soothe your soul. Any other thoughts for you? What happens when you slightly over-apply heat time? Does it generate any kind of static electricity that creates the flyaway effect? So it just has to do with how the hair goes through this thing called the glass transitional phase. Brian, I would just look up Dancy Bearded glass transitional phase. I have a video on that this whole thing you're talking about, it breaks it down entirely. Yep, entirely. All right, you'd love it so much. Okay. I'm just not a movie guy. I just really am not. And I know it's pop culture. I know everyone loves stuff like that. I just don't like many things that everybody else does. You know? Do aliens have beards? Somewhere. Without a doubt. Yeah, somewhere without a doubt. Sam struggles with old movies.
I do.
Like bad.
Yeah.
Like if it's like the Borat but from the 80s.
There's only like a couple old movies I can watch, but everything else like before 1999, I struggle. Can't.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. Ooh, wow, Ron, I don't know if Brian, if you saw this, any chance a beard wash will be available in any Deadman's future 7 months? Well, I think I can let this cat out of the bag. Next month, Deadman's is launching a special edition, not a limited edition, because stuff's going to be a little bit different. Stay tuned, Ron. Stay tuned, Ron. So yes. Yep, absolutely. And yeah, Nate, and I saw a bunch of comments on the moon landing. There's a whole lot. And this very well could be the case that we went to the moon, but then we faked the video. I'm fine with that camp. I could see that entirely, right? Do most people know that our images of the Earth are fake? Like, does most people know that we don't have like a stationary image of the moon or of the Earth most times? It's pieced together from different vantage points, and they make the image. But yeah, 100% I could see that being the case as well. Like I said, I'm 50-50.
My thing is, why hasn't anyone been back?
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Yeah.
Something so close.
There's a lot. Are pterodactyls birds? No, they're dinosaur. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep. So, yeah, I saw that one too. AJ, so he just started doing other podcasts. Yep, just started doing other podcasts. Did MLB make a blackout so Cal Ripken could break the Iron Man record? Ooh. No, but it's a good thought. Yeah, good thought. Giants are a fun conspiracy theory too. Yeah. We have records of giants in every ancient civilization around the world.
That is interesting.
Even like biblical, right? Like that. Yeah, if we're going to take stuff literally, right?
Right. Where did all the giants go?
Right. Love or hate the hecklefish?
Hate.
Cannot stand the hecklefish.
Hate.
He needs to get rid of it. It's the worst part of the show. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And let's see what else we have here. Great question, guys. Nice, Luke. Too funny. Okay. I was raised on old movies. I can watch paint dry at this point. That's fair. Yep, that is fair. Old movies are hard if you don't already have nostalgic. Yes.
Yeah.
Great point. Yep. Yeah, how about NASA taped over the film? Right. So the original moon landing, right. They had one copy and they taped over it. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I recorded the Patriots game on TV. Like, oh my gosh. Come on now. So, yeah, so funny. All right. Been there, done that. Got the T-shirt. Now it's on to Mars. There you go. All right. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. What else? Yeah, the Van Allen radiation belt. How? Right. That was a big part of it, too. Yeah, no doubt. Bigfoot is real. Changed my mind. I don't know where I fall on that one.
I want to believe Bigfoot is real because I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
But then, there are just so many parts of the world where we don't know what's living there right now.
We know that there were species that represent this from what is it? Arrow. There's a name of a species. Is it still around today? I don't know. Right. And so it's interesting. Should I start my heated brush for a little before cleaning it? No, just clean it after using it. Yep. Here's my feelings on aliens. How arrogant of species do we have to be to think we're the only intelligent life? Facts.
Right?
Is Pluto a planet or not?
Yes, Pluto will always be a planet.
In our hearts, yes.
Yes.
By definition, I don't think so. Yeah. Giants die from sunburn from being so close to the sun. Yeah. Aww. Yeah. That's for sure. That's for sure. So fun. Okay. Is a Bigfoot type legends found over? Yeah. So so here's the thing. Bigfoot 100% exists. I don't think anybody denies that. But it's if it exists today or not. Has it lasted, right? We know things like the giant sloth existed, but is it found in this remote, little high-rise civilization in South America and Peru today? So yeah, Bigfoot, we did have tall, hairy, right? But it's if it's around today or not. Yeah, and no, that one is for sure. But is it around today? And so, yeah, I may or may not have a Bigfoot story.
Ooh.
And there's some people in here that would say that, and I'd be like, that checks out. Yeah, you're crazy. There are some crazy people in here. He's not one of them. So that's interesting.
Everybody's like, is he talking about me?
Movie Signs was a great one growing up.
Oh.
Yeah. How about a big baby? All right. He said, I was joking, but I love that we're having a serious discourse. Oh, yeah. It's all about respect. I love these. We've got 160 people in here. I love these talks as long as you can be respectful. Holly probably would not be respectful having these conversations. So I don't have these talks with Holly, but we like them. They're fun. It
is fun.
Why be so serious? Why be so rigid? Let your mind wander. Think about those things.
Believe everything that you're told.
Yeah, right? And that's
not fun.
Kind of our biggest thing. If anybody thinks that the government is not covering up stuff, okay. Sure. All right. Yeah, they definitely are not hiding things that they've shared with us, right? Another really interesting one is the JFK assassination, right? Okay, were there more than one shooter? Was there stuff involved? That's an interesting one. That's a really interesting one. So yes, yeah, no doubt, no. I'm not allowed to talk about it. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Okay. I trust my ex-wife more than I trust the government. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. If you really look into the JFK, it's very interesting. Yep. It's a very, very interesting. What about Yeti? I think that's the same thing as the same species.
We group them together.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Okay. Oh, the pyramids.
Oh gosh, yes. Yes.
The pyramids were not made by the Egyptians.
No.
I don't know who did. I'm not saying aliens. I actually think it was an ancient civilization. But with you look at the weathering of the Sphinx, you look at the labyrinth under, you look at like the poles and the electricity and
also just their ability to move such incredibly heavy stuff.
Yeah.
And you're telling me that they just like pulled it on some logs? Like, no.
And I promise you guys, for those like skeptics and people looking sideways right now, Holly shaking her head saying how dumb we are. We're not just the we vastly look into these things.
We love it.
Years and years and years and years of looking into
like
these
when
things.
we listen to podcasts, this is the type of podcast we listen to.
And I look at real research, all that stuff. So yeah. What about the Loch Ness Monster? I want to believe that one.
I don't think
but I don't think it's possible. It's such a fixed area. We have LiDAR. We have technology to scan the whole bottom. I
think it's just like a cute story.
Yeah. Yep. Beyond the Arctic ice wall. No, I don't think there's anything in that one. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in that one. Yeah, when you get into the pyramids and how like perfectly made they are, where we can't even replicate it today. Like, yeah, there's Anunnaki. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You're probably not wrong. So yeah, we love these. Like all these things you guys have mentioned, absolutely love. All right, let's go ahead. I don't want to end it, but we can't have a too tired Sam C. Let's do a $50 gift card giveaway. What about the John? It's time to go. John, it's time to go to bed. Look at the end of the rainbow. John,
we saw the end of a rainbow for the first time this year.
Yeah. Yep, we did.
It was very cool. No pot of gold.
There was 0 pot of gold.
Oh.
Yep. Was the Australian Olympic breakdancer a plant to destroy the event? No, but that's very interesting.
What?
So they did breakdancing in the Olympics this last Summer Olympics.
Okay.
And Australia sent this girl who looked like it was like a Saturday Night Live sketch. She was like, I'm better.
What?
I'm a better breakdancer than her. And it was comical. And some people say that she was a plant, so people would make fun of it and get rid of the event forever. So yeah. Yep. Leprechauns? No. Exactly. Holly's not invited. We're gonna do a conspiracy theory live stream. I'm gonna ban Holly for 3 hours, and we'll come back to it. So yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. There were real breakdancers in the event. She was not.
The fact that that's embarrassing for humanity.
I know. Yeah.
Yikes.
Giants but not leprechauns? 100%. Yes. Yeah.
Stand hard on that one.
Yes, Craig. Yes. Like a million. And don't say like, whoa, there were little people. No.
Leprechauns are different.
Yeah, that's a different thing. That is a different thing. But giants, yeah. I mean, tell me an ancient civilization that doesn't have actual writing of giants. I mean it. Like, tell me one. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, pretty crazy. Okay. It was a rotational event. I don't think they had plans to bring back. Interesting. So that would debunk that
goodness.
one. Right. She had to do tryouts to make the team. Well, there were 4 people trying out for 4 spots. Many of them were real. This is true. So this is actually a group of small people from Hawaii that were like supposedly supposed to have these like mythical powers and stuff. That's actually like real though. Like they actually were real. I've studied them way too deeply. They are wildly interesting. These ones I fully believe were real. And they were like just these little people that protect the island. And there's all this weird stuff that like unanimously people on Hawaii are like, I felt it. I believe like, yes. Nick being one of them for sure. Yep. Dan's anti-judgment and Sam is judge and jury. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. Yep. Was the last. Yeah. No, I believe that for real. I don't think Chupacabra is real. I think Chupacabra was a dog with dogs with a disease. Mange. Yep. Can we talk politics, Star Wars? No. Those aren't fun. These are fun. All right, guys and girls, make sure you enter. I'm going to give you guys about 30 seconds more to see if you win. And it was like watching your old relative dancing awkwardly at your wedding. That is like 100% drunk. Yeah, 100% drunk. All right, guys, if you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. Let's go. Great name here. All right. Our potential, and it was the first entry. That's cool.
Wow.
Our potential winner is Jordan Jones. Yes, Tupac is dead. Yes. Yes, he is. All right, Jordan Jones, drop a comment to claim your victory, and you got a $50 gift card.
Do you think the Illuminati are real?
There's something, yeah, for sure. I don't know if it's called the Illuminati or anything like that, but yeah.
Oh, precious.
There's Jordan Jones right there. But yes, let's get a little river check. Oh, you woke him up. What's up, buddy? He's got to get up in a minute anyway, so yes. All right, congratulations, dude. It's just rich people. Yeah, there's...
Well, what are they doing?
Well, we don't need to get into that. We said we're not doing politics or religion, so... Yeah, not getting that one right now. So yeah, powerful people behind the scenes. That's human nature. That's always gonna happen. We could have a conspiracy theory stream. That would be fun.
We could. It would be really fun.
And we really do. Again, we're not saying we're right, but we know what we're talking about with all the stuff surrounding it. So fun. All right, guys. I don't know why tonight was such a big show, but actually I do. It's beautiful right here. But
not 200.
I don't think we had 200 last Wednesday. I think
we had like 3 people say yes.
I know, but I don't think that's true. All right, how do we answer the giveaway? Oh, it's too late. But we put a link in the chat, and you got to be there, present, active, watching, ready. Tune in Monday. I'll have some more for you. Actually, depending on how tomorrow morning goes, there might be a Beard Topics Live tomorrow morning. Sam's got to take Jax to the doctor. I ain't got anything to do if we're going to the gym after. I can't be like filming and stuff or getting ready at that time. So we might do a Beard Topics Live in the morning. The next sponsor is Deadman's Beard Co. So I haven't done one in several weeks. So it could be tomorrow, guys. I need to be in the conspiracy episode. I can live with that as long as you bring Jacqueline.
Ooh.
That's the rule. Yep. That's the rule. It wasn't the same without you. Doesn't matter how many people. I, from the bottom of my heart, agree.
Thank you.
Absolutely agree. Yep. No, I do have things to do, but I'm limited by the situation. So I got to help get the kids ready for school and then get 2 of them off to school. And then Sam's going to take Jax to the doctor. It's her doctor, so that's why I'm not going. It's like their thing. But if we're going to the gym, I can't shower and get ready then. If I'm not showered and ready, I can't film a video. I actually edited and uploaded 4 videos today, so I'm like ahead on my stuff. I also set up Commands Corner for Monday already. I was crazy productive today.
Just gotta be sitting here twiddling your thumbs.
Yep. I'm part of your Facebook following. Is that the same? No. So look up Commands Corner on Facebook groups, and you'll find my group. Commands Corner on Facebook. All right, Sam. Any words for our friends for 2 weeks now? They haven't heard from you.
Don't get the flu. Wash your hands.
Don't get the flu. It is true.
Don't have kids who cough in your mouth.
That did happen. I remember that exact moment. Sam's absurdly careful when people are sick to the point that it like disrupts life for a week or 2. It's horrible. And she always gets way more sick than I do. And those things happen to her because that's her approach.
My immune system is very low.
That is fair.
Because of my issues.
That is fair. Working on it. We're building it back up. But we were at the dinner table and Violet did cough or sneeze right in her face.
Right in my mouth.
Yeah.
Right in my mouth.
Yep. All right, guys, don't get sick. Remember that. Right, River? Aw. All right, guys, thank you. Tonight was a lot of fun. Shout out to Deadman. You guys are amazing. Please stay bearded.